This video is made for adult collectors because I've been made aware that there are TikTok accounts re-uploading my stuff with AI voice filters on them. I don't appreciate or condone the use of AI on my stuff. Please don't do that. And if you see them on TikTok, please report them because I haven't posted on TikTok in a while. I actually deleted it. I would greatly appreciate it if people help me out with that because TikTok was useless when I tried. We got the three stooges of not being able to stand. Larry, Curly, and Kevin. What? I swear I like this toy line. I really like what the wow. Let's do that again. I really like what the Wildking line is doing, though it is a lot of the same with the smaller guys. The bigger guys are pretty unique, even if there are only 3 new molds so far. I would say, except yesterday, a new one got announced and it looks fantastic. But the one thing that had everyone's attention at TFCon LA this year, other than trying to find metal card bots, was World Dragnus. The big dragon dude that, well, I don't actually know anything about this character. Let's do another quick wiki skim, get distracted and want to play video games, sit in marathons, horrible load times, get into a game, play a little bit, go back to reading the wiki. Okay, so he's just a bad guy? All right then. But the toy looks really nifty and cool until you get to the knees. I'm just gonna get the knees right out of the way right now. They are terrible. This thing is so damn loose. He's really top heavy and he falls a lot. And the copy my friend Dennis got at TFCon was about the same with the knees. And once you get all the combining stuff on there, and the little idiots don't have heels either, so they fall a lot too. I do like all the sculpting on display, though I do wish there was a bit more detail. There are a lot of flat and blank curved surfaces along this guy's body, but it does make it look a bit more organic, which I guess helps the beast mode. He is all shin. I know I said a bunch of things I don't really like, even though I started by saying I like this thing, but I'll get to the cool parts in a second. Yeah, the legs are all shin. God damn it. Okay. Honestly though, I don't display him in this mode at all, so what else can this moron do? He can be big, because he is big. This guy just oozes modern leader height. And as you saw before, he comes with 2 idiots, Dragonite soldiers. These look very unique with very bat-like features mixed with dragon bits, even though, yeah, they just want to go to bed all the time. I mean, to be fair, who doesn't? They share the same generic skeleton as the rest of the little guys. Their legs are a little bit different, but yeah, other than that, they're pretty generic in the world of Wildking. I'm doing the articulation like I used to because I know this idiot's gonna either fall apart or fall over, and it's really funny. So we'll talk about this guy's posing, and then we'll talk about just one of these things generic because they're all the same. So, and this is why I wanted to record this like on camera like this, is because this happens a lot. These connector points aren't the great, get a shot. They're not the greatest. So a lot of them are set up like this, where it's one long and one short, and that's so that it's easy for kids to plug them on and take them off and blah, blah, blah. And the ones for the arms and legs are really short. So these attachment points like this, or some of the things on these little guys, are the long and short ones. This one is just short, short, and short, short, and they come off way too easily. Same with the ones at the back here. The only thing that like stays on properly, even the ears come off. The only thing that stays on properly on this guy is the head. Get back in your place. This head stays on quite well. So the head's on a ball joint, but you really only get a swivel out of it. It can look up a tiny bit and down a tiny bit, but like not much else, no real tilt. These shoulders, they can do a full 360. The wings can flap in and out of the way, and they can go out that far. You can't get a full T-pose just because of these ports up here for the, right there they are, for the combine mode. Keep them in shot, jeez. You do have a bicep rotation, 90 degrees of bend at the elbow, and a wrist swivel, which is nice. There is a waist joint. The hip skirt is one solid piece and it moves forward. The hips, they can go forward only about that far because the knee pads get in the way. You can rotate the leg like at the thigh swivel to get it out of the way of the hip skirt, but yeah, these knee pads do bump into that. Can't really go back that far. And then you have full splits. There's no thigh rotation. It's below the knee. I hate that. There's so much space here for a thigh swivel, but they put it below the knee. The knee does bend 90 degrees, and then the feet, all they can do is go down. So he isn't the most articulated thing in the world, and there he goes again. And oh, for God's sakes, the new like Wildking blue whatever dragon car thing they showed off has a lot more articulation, which I'm very much looking forward to. You're gonna, whatever. The head doesn't rotate. It does not move because it does this. right? So there's no rotation at the head. Shoulders, they can do a full 360. They are trigger happy shoulders, which means they bump into the heads. You do have bicep rotation and an elbow bend that goes 90 degrees both ways. They do have waist joints. The hips, they can go forward, back, in and out, thigh rotation, and full knee bend. And all of them are like that. All of them are like, even though this guy's got an extra joint here for transformation, and even though the lion has like this, they all articulate exactly the same. As a trio of robots, they have their flaws. This is definitely the weaker mode of the many these things can do. So let's just get into the wildness. Get it? Yeah, I'll go now. Bye. All right, for transformation purposes, I'll only show you this one. I'm not gonna show both because they're exactly the same. So we'll do weird bat bird things. You take this entire section back here and take it off. Then you wanna fold the head in and take the arms, bring them forward like that. And then you wanna rotate this around this way. I always do it wrong because there's these little nubs right here that act as heels. Then you wanna take the legs and you want to do the splits and fold the feet down like that. And then bring them down like this. But then this pegs into the legs like that. And then you want to take the tail piece and you want to make sure the 2 pegs are sticking out because you plug the 2 pegs into the back. And there's your, whatever this is, wyvern, dragon, I don't know. It's a thing now, hooray. It's actually pretty cool how it breaks up from the traditional way of these little guys where they fold into like a box or whatever with legs sticking out. This has the legs splayed out here, which I like. And we bring in the big guy. So what we're gonna do here is you're going to fold the head in and then bring this section up and it will clip into place. Rotate it at the like this joint here around and then plug the ears back in. They're upside down. Fold the wings up, bring the arms down, rotate them 90 degrees so that the claws are facing forward. I like to rotate the waist around and then just bring these sections like that here. And there you have dragon, but he stands now. That's a lot of dragons. These little guys look like wyverns, but I don't know my dragons very well. But this is where the figure starts to shine because this dragon mode is huge and awesome. I love the way this came out. It's big and imposing and just mean looking, very villain coded. I do wish he had a tail though. It looks a bit weird without one, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, hang on, wait a second. I just noticed something. I might be stupid. I might be just a wee bit, just a wee bit stupid. If it will fit. Okay, yeah, no, he has a tail. I'm just dumb. I'm just dumb. There's your tail. All right. Well, I'll go jump out the window now. The little dudes look neat, if a bit weird in their proportions. Given that they work on the same core body as the other 2 here, I kind of understand that. But bonus Spinosaurus and lion. Don't forget the lion. Fuck the lion. This is a goddamn Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus and a dragon riding Optimus Prime with Lloyd and Boba Fett fighting the Silent Mary. What is more badass than that? I may or may not like the Spinosaurus just a little bit. Anyways, these can do more. They can combine in several different ways. Okay, for the dragon combination, you don't need these 2 goofballs, and you don't really need to do a lot with this other than take the legs off. But now he's ready to go. These, you just fold them flat like that, and that is his dragon feet. So with these idiots here, you want to take these off, all of this off, and you just want to bring the legs around, peg them together, bring the feet flat, bring the arms out, and then fold this section up, and it's going to peg into this gold part back here. And that's basically it. That's the combined mode for all of these. They all transform exactly like this, and you got like a little hand here, or it's gonna become a leg. So once you have that, you take this piece here and you plug it into this side. You can do it either or, like whatever way you want. They can go in this way as well, but I prefer it this way. Then you bring the dragon back in and you're going to plug them into there and into there, and boom. Big friggin' dragon with big feet. You can take these bits and plug them on, but I'm gonna save that for when we do like the big robot combined mode. So here's the dragon so far. Big feet mode. Bro's got like size 15 J's on and leg extensions. This essentially just makes the dragon bigger. Otherwise, it's pretty much the same. The other combinations happen in robot mode, so let's just do that. All right, so for this, we're going to basically rip most of him off of him. So we're gonna take the legs off just for now. It'll make things easier. We're going to take the chest off. It's going to come off by itself. Bring the arms down. We're going to take the forearms off like that. I'm going to remove the wings just to make my life easier. And we're going to take, not the whole waist, the tail off, but the waist does come off, so you can combine this with literally anything else. But I don't really do that. For this mode, we're going to then flick the legs back down, rotate the waist, take the head, rotate it. We're going to take the ears off. And then we're going to bring this down. It's going to bring the robot head up. The ears now plug into the back of the robot head to sort of extend it. And now that's the robot torso basically ready to go. We're gonna bring these back in and this back in. So for the robot mode, I like to do the feet this way. You can keep them either or. I believe the official way to do it is this way, but we're gonna do that because that way he has huge heels now. So when you have that pegged together, you take the legs and plug them in on both sides. Make sure everything's rotated correctly. Peg that together. And there you have the legs. Now the arms, it would be these things, and they're essentially the same way you transform these. They plug in up here. He no longer has elbows, but they look cool. And then we're gonna take the wings. So these wings here, we're gonna take them off on all of them. And we're going to take these, peg them together, and then they're going to go on the tip of the wing like that to extend the wing. And then we will plug these in to the back like this. And that's essentially the basic configuration done. But I want him to stand. Please stay. I want to plug the rest of this stuff in. So the swords, I like to plug them in all Thanos-like into his hands. So one at the top, one at the bottom. We got that going on. These bits here, I like to plug these in up at the top. He's gonna fall. He's going, I can see it. And then we drop that. I'm going to take the tails and I'm going to plug them in to either side here. Then we need to figure out what to do with these pieces. So the arms, I like to come to the back here and just sort of store them like this. It does make him a bit more back heavy, but I think it looks cooler. Stay standing. His foot came off. And then I take this shield piece and just sort of put it in his hand. And there he is. Whoa. He has no balance, as you can clearly tell. There's, stand up straight, you moron. And then with the crystals, right, you get the little crystal bits, they can go on his chest. If you have more than 4, you can plug in a whole bunch. His leg fell off. The other leg fell off.
Now this is a big epic robot mode. He's lost his elbows, but damn, that's pretty epic. The combos here though are endless because you can break him down more and more and build whatever you want out of this figure, but this looks so cool. I love the aesthetic. However, now he is super top heavy and wants to fall over even more. I love how all the dragon bits lay themselves out on the wings to make them super spiky. You can peg them in wherever you want, but this is the configuration I like the most. Really wish he had ankle tilts though. Thank God that new one, whatever it's called, has ankle tilts. I can't wait for that thing to release. I need it in my life. It looks like a Korean toy. I do wish the knees were better, because if they were, I would absolutely adore this set, but them knees, they just bring the whole thing down for me, both physically and literally. I really like the little guys too. They're a lot of fun, though I wish they were easier to get, because 40 bucks for a small toy is not worth it because of import and all that. But do I recommend this entire package? I have fun with it, but I don't recommend it because of the build quality issues that it has. Wildking has had some like up and down in terms of how things stay on when pegged together and stuff like that. Like the Optimus and the Megatron I had a couple of issues with. This seems to fall apart quite a lot more. But that's been my look at Wildking World Dragnus. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.